Okay, start talking. You're on
Mess with
film.
me. Okay.
What do I want to talk to him about? John, I'm going to ask you some questions and you try to be serious.
Yeah, begin a match. Okay. Okay, serious. All right. Yes, what's the first? Do you have a question? This is not my fault. I'm just being paid.
If you were to make a movie,
yes.
If they were to make a movie about your life, what would it be about?
It would be about something different than my life. People wouldn't come and see me. No, I'm teasing you.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll be serious. Go ahead. We can't do this, can we?
Yes.
I understand you're difficult to work with, that you throw temper tantrums and that you're an asshole.
Yes. Yes, that's true. I mean, if you're going to do it all the way. I'm not temperamentalist. I can't paint, and I can't draw, and I can't sculpt. So I have to have some outlet for my fake artistic qualities.
No, I saw a painting that you did this afternoon. It was very good. You were only 5 years old.
Thank you. Of course, that was the site of a house. It's burned down now.
What about your bathroom fetish?
What about it?
Yeah. Why do you stay in the bathroom for 5 hours at a time on sets?
I don't know. It's a shitty habit. I've got. I don't have a habit of doing that. Sometimes I hide in other places so that they can't find me. But usually the bathroom is the only place with a lock on the door. Can't read your own writing, huh?
Do you think anybody hates you?
Just those who know me. Don't shake. You're laughing at the camera.
Do you always come on time?
Stop that. No, I am incessantly late, habitually tardy.
I know, I'm talking about during the filming.
On time come, you and me. Yes. On time, yes.
Do you like women?
Frequently.
What kind of women do you like, really?
Brown ones.
Oh, I got a good one. Okay, now that we're serious, now we can do this.
Then we get to the meat of the matter.
I'd like to know, what do you call yourself? A whore, a hooker, or a gigolo? Or something along that line?
What do I call myself?
I mean,
whore, hooker, gigolo. Oh, excuse me.
Besides the fact
slap
that
my
you're a
lavalier.
porno star, you also, on the side at home and stuff.
On the back, on
tricks.
front, side, yeah, all different
You
positions.
also pull tricks.
Tricks are for kids.
Do you pull tricks on the side?
Yes, I do. And on my
and you're
back.
doing this on film?
Yes, I do.
Do you get paid a lot of money to do this?
Yes, I do.
Don't you think that's amazing?
No, I think it's.
I mean, you're pretty shitty in bed from what I've observed.
Is this going to be on? Is this going to be edited out or what?
Yeah, we're going to edit it.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah, sure, right. See that on film. I think this is completely spontaneous.
I'm asking you, this is, because I never did this, and I already told you that.
Okay.
I'm asking you questions about when you're a whore or a hooker, or whatever you call that.
Gigolo. Slut.
How do you approach it?
Frontally, basically.
What do you do with the girl? Or do you do boys?
Could we get an interviewer with more experience?
No, okay, I'll ask you a direct question. When you go on to a date and you're taking out a lady and she's going to pay you money.
Yes.
Where do you take her? What do you do with her? How do you act? Do you ever go out in public and you get recognized and they ignore her, and what does she say?
Where do I take her? I take her as far as I can. I act like a fool.
Do you take her anywhere? I mean, maybe you just take her.
I know I take her to dinner. I take her dancing. I take her, whatever she happens to be into. It's what I happen to go along with. If she likes disco, we disco. If she likes punk rock, I don't take her out. If she likes museums, I can strut. And
do you disco dance?
yeah, I've been known to.
How come you never took me?
I have frequently. Oh.
Okay, I'll pursue a different line of questioning.
Okay.
A lot of
Nice
people
fabric.
want me. A lot of people would like to know. This is your house, and this is your
This
life.
is my house.
A lot of people
Could
would
be
like
right.
to know how you got started in films.
How I got started in films?
Were you just wandering around the street?
No, I
one
was
day?
starving to death. I was going to architectural college and
Architectural college?
studying structures and such, and starving to death. You know, finally had to quit. I couldn't find a place to park, but during the interim period, I had a girl next door to me, and she asked me if I would like to make $100. Whereupon I wanted to know who I had to kill, but I was willing to kill anyway. $100 is a lot of money, and so she said it was for porno film, and I said no, of course not. You know, governor of the state can't make porno films.
John, I'll have to interrupt you here.
Yes.
What I'm trying to get at is,
I made a stag film
When
with
you
the
were a
girl who was a
child.
prostitute next door to me in my apartment building for $100.
when you were a child and you got into the boys' locker room in 8th grade, 7th grade,
You mean when I snuck through from the girls' side the first time I'd ever been in the boys' locker room?
and you went into the locker room and, you know, you all have to, like, strip down and stuff. Were you unusually large at the time?
Yeah, there was a lot of pony cock jokes running around, and
What the kids think?
that I was larger than their fathers.
Really?
Oh, please help me. Couldn't we go by a script?
No, this is spontaneous.
Oh,
I don't care if I waste this film. I'll throw it out if there's nothing in it. Believe
Okay.
me, like that tape you did for me the other night.
Okay.
The Holmes tapes. No, I'm real curious to know, personally, what happened when you were a kid and everybody saw that you had this big piece of meat there and they didn't have it? Weren't they jealous?
Some were, some weren't. Yes.
Did they? Then it was an obvious thing. How?
It was obvious since I'd been dropping it in the toilet since I was 4.
Did you think it was weird?
It was cold.
Did your parents have to help you?
No, I usually drug it out by myself. Are we talking about two different things here?
It doesn't matter because I'll put it all together.
I
It doesn't
figured
matter
that,
what you
yes.
got. What I'm trying to figure out is.
Are you sure I'm getting paid for this?
Yes.
Oh.
What I'm trying to figure out is when you were a kid, what the other kids at school thought of you. I mean, did girls hear about you and want to fuck you, or
They did, yes.
did they come and try to fuck you? Or
They
they
did,
try
yeah,
to stay
yes,
away?
frequently.
When I did an interview on the street, nobody wanted to fuck you because you were too big.
Yeah.
Shit, what was that line we were going to use?
Oh, the one we made on the way. Yeah, you said that about the girl who you interviewed who said. What did she say?
She said she would faint.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. The girls faint when they.
Do girls faint when they see this?
They don't actually faint to the point that they fall down and hit their head. Usually they just faint halfway, you know, like falling to their knees. Camera shaking.
Do you have any kids?
Kids?
Yeah.
No, I like horses.
I understand you like dogs also.
I like dogs, yes.
What kind of dogs?
It's bow wow types, and kind of bark and bite and things.
Okay, let's talk about your personal sex
Boston
life.
Bull Terrier. I like Dachshunds, Chihuahuas, Great Danes, Labrador. I like all kind of dogs. Cats.
Do
I
you
like
have
cats.
dogs in your mansion here?
No. The producer and the interviewers have been.
Okay, wait. Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
When you started out, I understand that you were hanging around the set. You were a grip or gaffer or something like that.
I did everything. Gripped.
And then
Gaffer,
all of a sudden
gopher.
one day they needed an insert shot, and they said, "Help us!" And Sean raised his hand.
No. That's absolutely. I never did that.
Well, what did you do?
I literally made a stag film with my next door neighbor for $100.
Really?
Yes. She asked me if I wanted to make $100. She knew of someone who wanted to make a stag film and wanted somebody overtly large. in personality.
How do they know you were large?
She had borrowed things from me, like cups of sugar, pieces of ass, and things. And word got around.
So then, anyways, you went on...
Is that a run out yet? Or what's...
No.
Hold it. Let's cut for a second. Mark it. Okay.
Okay, John. Now, what I was getting back to is about how you got started.
Which
Did
is
you ever
gone.
think you would be famous? Or
I still don't think
do
I'm
you
going to
think
be
you're
famous.
Now, you are famous.
I'm not famous.
I did an interview on the street. You were famous. Everybody knew you.
Everybody?
Yes, almost everybody that was.
Mark it. Okay.
Okay, John. Now, what I was getting back to is about how you got started.
Which
Did
is
you ever
gone.
think you would be famous? Or
I still don't think
do
I'm
you
going to
think
be
you're
famous.
Now, you are famous.
I'm not famous.
I did an interview on the street. You were famous. Everybody knew you.
Everybody?
Yes, almost everybody that we talked to.
Almost is not a household name. Who didn't know me?
A few people.
I want their name.
A couple of your old tricks, they didn't know you. But did you ever think that would happen to you?
Probably.
And especially over such an unusual thing.
What's unusual? Everybody's got one. Well, at least half the people I know of. The other half are just envious
Do you have
of
any,
wanting one at all.
Does your brothers and sisters have things that are that big?
I don't have any brothers and sisters.
You have none?
No.
I thought you had some.
Nope, no brothers, no sisters.
Are you lying?
No?
Well, there's a rumor around that you had a couple of brothers.
God, you know, if all the rumors that were spread about me were true, it would wear to a nubbin.
Do you have image problems, like behavior problems because of your image? You have to act a certain
No,
way.
no, I've been housebroken for years.
When you go out in public, sometimes you don't want to act that way. You have to act macho.
I never act macho.
Never?
No.
Don't you use that as a
Kind of a
strategy for tricks?
Hmm?
Don't you-
Strategy?
yeah.
No, I go for the ones who like feminine guys. Everything in life is an act. Everything.
Do you
It's
like the
the
acting
performance
that
that
you do
counts.
on stage, and do you feel that
I
is
like stage
part-
acting better than camera acting. I apologize, but I do like stage acting much better. It's
I'm talking about when you're acting in the movies. Do you act
on
your
stage
sex,
in a movie.
or are you actually enjoying what you're doing?
Yes,
Why do you make such monkey faces when you're coming?
because when monkeys come, they make faces. I just learned to mimic monkeys.
Yeah, but you're
They're not
talking.
monkey faces. They are faces of ecstasy.
Why do you do this?
Well, it's better than just going.
Is that how you do it when you're at home?
I don't come at home.
Why not?
It's because I'm not getting paid.
That's awful. What about your old lady?
I don't have one.
You don't?
I have bunches of them.
Yeah, I've heard about them. You have several.
1,000.
Where do they live?
All over the place.
Do you like,
Yes?
do you take drugs?
No?
Never?
They take me. No, I don't take drugs. I don't even like aspirins. I am a kind of a healthy person. I don't
You're
need
into
drugs.
health- Are you vegetarian?
No, I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm just basically healthy, therefore I don't need drugs. I'm not a sick type of person. Mentally, possibly. So I cannot go on yet.
No, I'm not done yet. Will you just calm down and trying to reach my notes? Do you ever get bored on the set? And if you do, what do you do?
I never get bored on the set. Bored on the set, excuse me.
Are you rich?
Am I rich?
Yes.
In experiences?
No, are you rich in...
Monetary.
No, you have a nice house here.
It's okay, it looks quite a bit like a studio on that side of my house. This side it looks great.
What kind of car do you drive? A lot of people want to know.
A lot of people's cars. No, I have a 1954 Ford Fairlane convertible with lots of dents in it.
If you could say anything to your fans, what would you say?
Save your money. Go back to the radio.
On. They're not gonna like that.
Sure they aren't.
I've seen you
Where did you
gamble.
get this
I
one?
want to know about gambling. I've seen you gamble.
Go to
You have
Vegas. What do I
incredible
look like,
luck.
an expert?
You have an incredible luck when you're gambling, and I'd like to know how you explain this.
Some people are good at being lovers. Some people are good at being gamblers.
And you're good at being...
Good in bed, bad at the tables, vice versa.
No, you're very good at the table.
That's what I said.
Do you produce and you direct your own film?
Yes, I don't.
No, you do, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yes. What kind of movies do you direct?
All types of film. Anything that I'm contracted to shoot.
Do you
produce, direct.
invest into yourself?
Yes, I do. I do industrial films, donut machinery. It's religious films, travel logs.
Religious?
Any type of film.
Religious films?
Yes, travel logs. Any type of film that can be put down on celluloid, I'll shoot it.
A lot of people also would like to know what happened to the ring that you used to wear.
Oh, I wore a ring for it's in my safety deposit box.
Oh.
I take it out only it's insured.
Do you carry a weapon? I hate to ask a loaded question.
No. No, I don't carry a weapon.
But don't people sometimes try to attack you?
I frequently, yeah, but I don't need a weapon to ward them off.
No, I understand that
Sense of
sometimes,
humor is invaluable.
sometimes people try to beat you up on the street because you make pornography.
I don't think it's because I make pornography and they don't like pornography. I think it's because of another reason.
What?
Like, they show my movies at their house and their old lady gets turned on to them and it pisses them off. No, I'm serious. I've been attacked a few times, and they've been screaming tirades of how pissed off they are that their old lady gets into watching me and not them or something. I go, why take them home? Leave them at in the bookstore, and then your old lady won't get pissed off.
Do you think a lot of men are jealous of you?
No, I don't think so.
Not many?
I
Some?
don't know that many
Do you
men.
think men are envious of you?
I don't think so.
I think they are.
Are you envious of me?
Yes.
I won't even answer
Will
that.
you make a few faces
No,
to the
I won't.
camera?
No, I won't.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't think. I think
you have a-
people being jealous of me is a totally irrelative thing. I think if they are jealous of me, it's part of the mystique of being somebody that I'm not, of being the person that's on celluloid. I'm two different people. I am myself, whom I portray on a natural level, being just acting idiotic and being natural, and then the other person is a fantasy, is a part of. It's a figment of somebody else's imagination. I am what you want me to be. If you are envious of what I am, or do, or can be, or I have, then that's part of the mystique of why you pay attention to me, and that makes sales and makes people go to films and buy films. If you enjoy watching what I do, that is an interest level. Everybody has or sees into that character which I portray, which is not me. I'm just like anyone else. That's just somebody on film. Sorry about that. It's tough making the split sometimes. Like when I go to the bathroom, I have total relativity of everything. Nothing. When I sit on the throne, I am who I am. That's all what I am. But when I'm out on the street, it is sometimes difficult when being faced by fans or being faced by people with knives and guns, trying to explain to them that I'm two different people. They go, yeah, right, where's the other guy? We want to kill him. And I go, sorry, that's me too.
So what happens when you go to bed with someone and you really want to go to bed with them because you enjoy that person? Don't they have like a great expectation of you?
Basically, for good, healthy, wholesome sex, I masturbate. You don't even have to brush your teeth.
Do you ever find women that can appreciate the difference in the character?
I don't think most relationships that I have on a one-to-one basis goes to that point of depth which they try to find or ascertain the difference. Basically, they get involved with me for one of one reason. And it doesn't go beyond that. If it goes beyond that, then they're stepping out of their fantasy involvement with myself. And once they discover that I am not whom they think I am, or whom I portray to be, then they back off.
Why?
Good taste, I suppose.
But have you ever been in love?
Have I ever been in love? Yeah, 5 times.
With who?
Old lady thumbing her 4 daughters.
Have you ever
I'm
honestly
teasing you.
ever been in love?
No,
Never?
just twice.
And what kind of women were these? Or
One was a guy, and the other one was a woman.
what was the guy all about?
I don't know. It's me, and I've yet to find out about myself yet. And the other one was just a fickle foreign type.
What was wrong with her? Are you still in love with her?
No, I'm in love with everybody.
Are you in love with this, or were you ever in love with a singular woman?
Oh yes, thousands of times.
I mean, a person who...
Am I beating around this question?
Yes.
You want to go to the next one?
No. I'd like you to answer the question.
Yes. Are we close to a run out?
Pretty close.
Okay, keep running.
I'm asking you if you've ever
Yes,
been
I
in
have
love
been in love. Yes,
with a foreign woman.
with everyone's foreign. Well, we all can't be American Indians.
I mean, would you mind sharing that with the public?
Yes, I would actually. I would like to just lay your tushies out in front of the
Would
world.
you mind sharing it with me? Because I'd like to know who it is.
Cut.